ANA gang, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all out here enjoying the weekend, unlike me. In here trying to get your girl hair together. When you chosen by God, you have many talents. Trust and believe, honey. You just gotta tap in and tune into them. Now y'all know I've been on here looking rough, but we keep it real over here, right? So ain't nothing to hide. I am who the fuck I am, right? It is what the fuck it is. No, I'm just playing, but for real, y'all. Didn't nobody tell me this shit was gonna take 6 hours, but wait until I finish. But I was gonna talk about money today, because y'all know I gotta bring my channel messages that God gave me to bring to y'all, right? Oh, hell no. But I don't want to talk about money no more. We gotta talk about that later. Let's talk about exactly what the fuck I just said, being chosen, okay? I got that somewhere here in this book. Let me find it. We're going to definitely talk about money, though, and success and other things. But let's talk about the calling from the Alpha and the Omega and when God calls you, right? I'm going to just start by saying many are called, few are chosen. There's differences, right? There are differences. Why don't y'all comment some differences in those who are called and those who are chosen below for the collective? You never know who you can help. I want y'all to participate. Comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You feel me? Okay? Well, first of all, everybody is called pretty much by God, but it's free will, right? It's free will. Like, God calls us all, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But everybody don't listen to that call. People have free will to a certain extent, right? And they make their own choices and decisions in life. And I feel like some are called to do certain things. Everybody is called, though. You could be called to be something as simple as a music teacher. You feel me? And you just good with music, and that's your calling. You feel me? You could be called to be a pastor, and you know what I mean? You could speak in tongues where somebody else can't. You know, we got many gifts that God gives us, you know, but we're talking about your calling. We have different callings. It's different among the collective, okay? Some of us have similar callings, but everybody calling is unique to them, okay? Your calling could be just to be a mother or a father in this life, okay? You are called to be a mother or father, and that's it. You are called to be a cook, a chef, and that's it, okay? But when you are chosen, honey, when you are chosen, you're going to go through some shit, okay? First of all, from the time you are born, okay, you are chosen. If you are chosen by God, for the people, okay, to heal the people, to wake the people up, if you are important, I mean, everybody is important. Now, don't get what I'm saying twisted. Like, stay with me now. Everybody is important in their own unique ways. But when you are chosen, it's like certain entities and energies know, okay? They know you are marked, like, spiritually speaking, and they know, okay? And you will find yourself going through things that are definitely out of your control, that's definitely like miraculous, that's definitely like, how the fuck did you do that, or how the fuck did you come out of that? Like, yeah, things like that. When you're chosen, you might have it harder than others, because in order to be chosen, you go through many trials and tests and a lot of tribulation, okay? Not saying that those who are called don't. You just go through, like, I'm going to just say 5 times more than those who are just called, okay? They might have normal lives where yours is rather chaotic, rather strange, rather different, you know, than a lot of people's. And it's like, you don't understand. Nobody understands what the fuck is going on, right? You probably don't fit in, okay, with nobody, because you're not born to fit in. You're born to stand out. You always stood out, okay? Something about you just drew everybody's attention from the time you were a child, okay? It's just like this light around you, okay? Or this glow, or just the beauty of your soul just shows, like, from the time you were a child, okay? Naturally, you are sort of like a leader, a authoritative figure, right? You just naturally just take on things, even as a child, like naturally the leader of the group or whatever. Like y'all could be playing a simple game and you just like, okay, you get over there, this how we gonna do this. Like you lay down the rules, the laws, all that stuff naturally. Like you just already know, just take over, right? And when you are chosen, like you might not really deal with a lot of people. Like you might have grew up isolated, okay, or in a chaotic home where you didn't have many friends to begin with. Like, yeah, some of y'all, it probably took y'all years to even get a friend, okay? You like different from all, if you got siblings, you different from all your other siblings. Like, not saying you better than them. I'm not saying that, guys, so don't get it twisted. Don't start adding vocabulary and switching up my words and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying you more special than nobody else. I'm just saying these are some ways you would know that you were chosen. You probably just was, like I said, always stood out. Like on the school bus, kids always probably fuck with you because they knew it was something about you. In a classroom, like male and female, they were drawn to you automatically. Like you were probably bullied the most, okay? Because even as a child, it was like entities and energies, maybe even jumping in kids, trying to get at your ass, trying to discourage you, trying to kill you and stuff like that. Like you probably had some freak accidents, like I said, but they was miracles like that happened to you in life. And we ain't gonna go into that because y'all can think of a few, right? Like for an example, you might have been in a car. That's just for an example, they got shot up and nothing even fucking touched you. And everybody was like, what the fuck? Like, how did that happen? Like, nothing hit you. You are protected at all times, from a child, right? You probably came in contact with entities and energies at a young age. Like you had gifts at a young age, but, most of the time, like me, you don't understand that. You don't understand that. You don't know what it is. It scared the fuck out of you, okay? Until you finally figure it out or whatever. But you might have like the strangest and weirdest things happen to you. Like, say for example, you just visiting somebody in the hospital and you got strange people coming up to you, staring at you and saying things to you, like, you know what I mean? Or like I said, just people drawn to you in any atmosphere, like really, like you could just be going to tour a job and somebody gonna come up to you and say something to you, like, period. Something, like you look familiar, like, and maybe you do because, like I said, you were chosen. Maybe they seen you in a past life, or you know what I mean. Maybe they know since that you were some sort of earth angel, or you know what I mean, angel in the flesh or whatever. Because they exist, right? Let me see. When you are chosen, it's like, I don't know. You just like the responsible one. You the one that just automatically, you independent, okay? I feel. No, I'm just channeling, guys, and this is just me. You're not going to find this in no book or nothing like that. I'm not looking this up or nothing. I'm just talking. You know what I mean? It's just coming to me and I'm channeling and I'm going off of, what I experienced in my own personal life, right? Yeah. Let me see what else. Like, many people are just drawn to you from everywhere. Like, you can go to a total place you never been, and people just admire you. Let me see what else. When you were chosen. I'm trying to think. Well, that's pretty much everything besides the gifts. You know, you might notice at a young age that you got gifts. Like, some of y'all might even experience some of your past life events, and you might have told people they didn't believe you, though. You know what I mean? You might have been called weird, strange, crazy at a young age. All your life you've been hearing these words. Or people been telling you definitely different. You know what I mean? And stuff like that, because you are. You are very unique, and you just very different. Like, when people encounter you, it's like somebody that they never even dealt with or encountered in their life, they experience that they have with you. Okay, that's how you would know that you are chosen. And y'all very intelligent when you chosen. Like, these people are so knowledgeable. They have, like, most of them access to the Akashic records automatically. And if not, then, like I said, they got strong spiritual gifts where they're clairvoyant, clairaudient, and, you know, strong connections with crossed-over loved ones and ancestors to where, you know what I mean, they know things, you know what I mean? Most of you guys that's chosen, you didn't have to, like, be like others and awaken your third eye. It automatically did it, you know what I mean? It caught you off surprise. It caught you by surprise or off guard or whatever. You never even knew about it, you know what I mean? Or anything. Like, you didn't study this shit in no book. It automatically happened to you. Like, you wasn't looking for it. It chose you, you know? And maybe you decided this in the past life or the life before this one, or, you know what I mean, before you were born, like they say. We are our own creators or whatnot. Maybe you did. But these are just examples, guys. If y'all have more, though, feel free to comment below. Like, because one thing I do know is I don't know everything. But what I do know is what I know. And I know it from personal life experience. Like, you have, when you chosen, you have people that actually know that you are chosen. Like, you can identify with those who are chosen, like you can when you are awakened versus unawakened people. Like, you just know, and these people just know when they are chosen. They just know about you. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. Yeah, so those just some examples, you know. So, what's the goal in all of this is the question. What is the goal? God calls everybody. Don't get it twisted. But like I said, people have free will. So it's really, you know, your path is already written, you know. Whatever your calling is, it's all in your blueprint. It's all there. It's all there. Your path is already written. God's plan is already taking place regardless. Yeah, you can change certain things. There's certain houses you can't change. It's certain things that's fated and you can't change. Most of these things are, I believe, 5th house things and 8th house things and 12th house things, I believe. And it might be more. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing or whatever, or just, like I said, channeling. But what is the goal in all of this? Being called, being chosen. Well, the goal is for us to implement God's plan. Again, it's not our plan. Like, how many of you guys ever made plans and they just didn't fucking work out? Like, right. Like, I hate to make plans because it's always like they never work out. So I'm just more of a go with the flow type of person, because I be extremely upset when my plans don't work out. You feel me? You feel me? So yeah, I'll be glad when I'm done, y'all. I cannot wait. This event took longer than I thought. I thought this hairstyle was cute. It's my first time doing it. And of course, it's going to be freaked when I'm done. Okay. It really is. I can't wait to show y'all. But anyway, I know I've been looking a mess long enough, but I ain't give a fuck. I didn't. You know, I didn't have my so-called twin flame. You need to do your hair. You don't need to be getting online like that. Listen, love me or leave me the fuck alone. And they gonna love me or leave me the fuck alone. It's their choice. I'ma be me, though. I'ma look how I look. And I'ma be at where I'm at. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But for real. Y'all know, I represent real. I speak real things. So I gotta come real. However I am. God said come as you are. So why would I care about impressing y'all? Even though y'all on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. Why do I care? I don't. Okay? Only God can judge me. But anyway, the goal in all of this is to implement God's plan, not ours. Our plans don't always work out, as we already know. Like, everybody hear the term in divine timing, okay? Or when God ready for you to have it, and etc., right? That's because at the end of the day, what God say goes. You feel me? And God got the last say. He win in the end. We all know that. Or she. I'm hot as business. But anyway, the goal is to implement God's plan to like whatever that may be. And for everybody, that's going to be different. Everybody is a different part of God's big plan. Okay, we like little pieces of the puzzle to the big picture. Okay, period. Ain't no way around that. One person can't do everything, and that's why a lot of people are called. That's why many are called. And certain people are chosen. You are chosen for this. You are chosen for that. For an example, I don't know if that boy's name is Jamal Rashad or Rashad Jamal. One of them. He was chosen for what he's chosen for. Okay. I'm not sure what he do. I think he make videos on YouTube and he spit knowledge and he speak truth. You know, sort of what I do. He was chosen for that. Or he would not be doing it. Just like I said, Malcolm X, for example. He was chosen for what he was chosen for. Martin Luther King. I mean, I speak on black activists and leaders because, like I said, these are examples of those who are really chosen. Like, you change the world in the end when you're chosen. Like, period. In some type of way. Like, you make a strong, great, big impact. Okay? And it's another word I'm trying to find. Massive. What other word? They showing me that explosion that happened underwater. And there was a word I kept using. Begin with a C. What was it, Spirit? Catastrophe. Like, but it's a good catastrophe. Like, by the time you finish with your mission, you're just gonna be big, period. Ain't no way around it. You chosen to do big things, not small things. Okay, those who are called, they might be called just to braid hair or do hair or be a cosmetologist. You know what I mean? That's little to a giant. You feel me? Like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King. These people had to change the world. Like, your job is to change the world in some type of way. Like, being called and being chosen, those are the differences, okay? Somebody being called might not change the world. You know what I mean? They might change people's lives, okay? They might do that. Of course, everybody cross your path for a reason. You never know the impact or, you know, what you can say and how it might affect another person's life in, you know, good or bad. But that is the difference, guys. In those who are called and those who are actually chosen, okay? Just so y'all know. Now, basically, like I said, you're going to change the world when you're chosen. And, you know, whether you called or chosen, you are basically an example for others, you know, to see, to follow, to leave a legacy, to leave your print, you know, inside of your blueprint, if that makes sense. You are here just like, what was that movie with Bella and a dude that, the werewolf guy and vampire guy, was it Vampire Diaries? I can't remember. But anyway, I loved it. It's a great twin flame movie, by the way. But I forgot the fucking name of it. It was probably, the series was called Vampire Diaries. Oh, it was Twilight. That's what they telling me, Twilight. Okay, they tell me where it's late, y'all. They kind of sleep. It's what, I don't even know what time it is, but it's been 6 hours since I've been doing my hair, and I'm not even fucking halfway done. But anyway, yeah, great movie for Twin Flames as well. But anyway, you are here to like leave your imprint inside your blueprints for others. You know, you leave legacies. You leave, and that's just period. Like, you make a great impact. Okay, I can't stress that enough. You change the world in some type of way, big. Okay. You know, so pretty much we all here to work for God. Okay, this is your job. I don't care what it is. Everybody's different. Like I said, we are all here to serve in some type of way, help, whatever, okay? But some of us are here to be served, you know? Those are the people that probably had good karma in the past life where, you know, they didn't do no wrong probably. And now their reward is a great reward and they're here to be served. And I mean, like, for example, the queens and kings and Queen Elizabeth, shit, she reigned for what, 70 years? She was served every goddamn day of her life, right? Because she was a queen. And that's what I'm talking about. She probably had good karma in the past life. You know what I mean? Even though it looked as if she was born into that, which she was. Okay, don't get it twisted. Her dad was a king. And so on and so on. But, you know, still, their ancestors had that good karma, you know what I mean? Her dead relatives, and it was passed along, you know what I mean? And that's how shit is passed along. Like, you know, generational curses is generational blessings that's passed along as well. Okay, so yeah, we are all here to work for God. Okay, you could call them whatever you want to: God, universe, spirit, Jehovah, Jireh, Allah, whatever you want to call them, okay? It's one God, okay? And we're not even going to get into if he male or female. We just going to call him he because that's what we used to calling him. But it's a mystery to me, and I'm sure it's a mystery to y'all, but everybody think they know. But nobody really knows because nobody ever seen God, right? And if they did, they not here today. But, you know, you'll have people tell you that. And maybe they did. I don't fucking know. So we ain't gonna even get into that. But that's on my mind be. But we are all here to work for God. And believe it or not, people are here to work for the good of God as well as the evil of God. Now, I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I just said, but it's true. God created all things, and I'm going to say this again. God created all things, and I'm going to say it one more time. God created all things, good and evil. Okay? And you cannot tell me that this is not true because he created the devil. And you don't got to argue with me, argue with your mama. Okay? So, yeah. You cannot tell me God created all things and then say, no, he didn't create that. That's not how it works, sweetie. Sir, that's not how it works. You cannot exclude no one thing because you feel like God didn't create evil. And I'm going to say it again. God seeks vengeance. He tell you vengeance is mine in the Bible. God kills people. You hear about it in the Bible. Yeah. But we ain't gonna get into that in this video. But at the end of the day, we all here to serve God for the good of God or for the evil of God. But they all work together for a reason, for God's plan. The great plan where man will never have God figured all the way out. I don't care how much you is into astrology, numerology, tarot readings, or any other ology. You know what I mean? You will never figure God out. It's that deep. Okay, and it's created that way for a reason. Ain't nobody figured them out yet. We got people doing all kind of shit that they shouldn't be doing, even trying to play God. That pisses God off. But I'm gonna just let God handle them. I ain't gonna speak on that, but that's on them. You know what I mean? Maybe that was their purpose, or you know what I mean? They calling, okay? Maybe they were chosen for that. Who the fuck knows, okay? Because they probably was. Okay? But at the end of the day, it's all about God's plan, guys, not ours. And I just wanted to say that, like, so don't beat yourself up or whatever. Like I said, don't never feel like you on the wrong path, because let me tell y'all something that y'all didn't know, okay? Even though it might feel like you walking the wrong path, and take it from somebody who them got it out the mud, been in the mud most of their life, okay? God somehow bring me out, you know what I mean, into the light every time, on my feet, you know what I mean, with my heart, like, comforted, with my soul cleansed, with my mind right, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, saying all that to say this, you know, life is about experience, personal life experience. And we're going to experience different things. We're going to experience many things, okay? And sometimes if God bring you to it, he'll bring you through it, okay? You feel me? And, you know, just don't beat yourself up too much about, being on the wrong path, because, you know, some of us don't know our birth charts, but need to, okay? Y'all need to really know your birth charts. It'll help you get to know yourself a little bit more, so then you will know what you're dealing with in life, okay? I highly encourage that. But don't do it if you can't handle the truth. I'm gonna just tell you that, because everybody can't handle the truth. But eventually, if you meant to learn it, you will, okay? You will. But don't beat yourself up about being on the wrong path, guys, because God don't make no mistakes, and he is genius, or she is genius, you know what I mean? And everything is happening as it should. You are never in the wrong place, even though people might say, for example, somebody got killed at the Walmart, right? I'm going to say Walmart because everybody probably got a Walmart in the world somewhere. But somebody probably got killed at the local Walmart, right? And y'all like, oh, well, they were just an innocent bystander in the wrong place. That's what you thought? That's what you thought. You don't know what's in that person's birth chart. You don't know what's in their blueprint. I'm going to just tell you this. I don't believe in accidents anymore, and I don't believe in coincidences anymore. Okay? There's no such thing. But you can believe what you want to believe. I don't put my beliefs off on anyone, okay? You know, it ain't for everybody to understand or know, but I'm just telling y'all, there's no such thing, okay? That person was supposed to be at the local Walmart, was supposed to die that way. You know, we all got to die a way, you know. Some of us is a tragic way. Some of us is a peaceful way. It depends on your blueprint, your karma, all that. It do. You feel me? And it's already written. But anyway, don't take it from me. Do your research. Learn. But some of y'all don't have to. God will show you in visions. You're going to learn anyway. But anyway, don't beat yourself up about feeling like you're on the wrong path and always questioning people or watching readings. Am I on the right path? Oh my God, because I feel so stuck. My life is not moving. Come on now. If your life not moving or you stuck, you there for a reason. Because God keeping you there. Because God wants you to realize something, recognize something, or learn a lesson. So it's not time for you to move right now. So you must understand that it's a time for everything, like it say in the Bible. It's a time to be the fuck busy, and it's a time to get your ass up and go to work every goddamn day. And sometimes it's a time for rest, okay? So know thy difference. You know, but yeah, I understand some of us, we need to feel productive. We need to feel like, you know, law-abiding, working citizens, you know what I mean? Or we feel like shit. I get that. You know what I mean? And that's to be expected for some people. That's also got to do with the placements of your chart. But just know that you're never in the wrong place. Believe that. You never encounter the wrong people, the wrong obstacles, the wrong trials, the wrong tribulations. It's all meant for you. And I know I'm saying this with so much confidence, and I've been through the most shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was meant for me. It was all the shit I've been through. You know, the stuck places, in the mud, the quicksand, hit the towers I got hit with. Yeah, all that shit was meant for me. Whether it was to learn a lesson, whether it was to grow, whether it was to leave somebody the fuck alone, whether it was to get closer to God, whether it was me being hard-headed, because some of us hard-headed, right? You know what I mean? It's just what it is. But once we accept that it's not about us and we don't control every fucking thing, some of y'all control freaks just want to control. You want to control your woman. You want to control the car. You want to control the people at the motherfucking job. And they own the motherfucker. Like, you work for them. Like, for real, some of y'all is control fucking freaks. Come on now. It's best that you get your own shit. Trying to control that man. He already established and rich. You work for him. Come on now. But, yeah, y'all, everything ain't for us to control at all. The job is too big, okay? God got that. And that's what he be trying to tell your ass. I got this. Stop trying to control everything. Some of y'all drive yourself crazy trying to do that. You feel me? I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. You know who you is. But, yeah. But, yeah. Some of us, some control freaks out here. And, you gonna learn. Because we learn lessons through, you know, having those control issues as well. Dang, where'd this go? Oh, I guess down there with the baby here. Y'all, I'm so fucking tired. I'm about to just start putting braids in everywhere. Because I'm supposed to anyway, but damn. But anyway, yeah, when you chosen, you got many talents. Many talents. I just thought about that again. You probably can do a lot of things. Y'all definitely good at multitasking. But yeah, what I was saying, I forgot that quick. Oh yeah, stop trying to control every fucking thing. Okay? That job is too big for some of y'all. For real. I don't like that. Job is too big for some of y'all. Let God do his job. God said, know that I am God. Stand and know that I am God. Okay? Some of y'all be, you know how you can fight against things, right? Some of y'all be fighting against God. Like, no, I want this, and I got this, and this is the way it's supposed to go. And people looking at you like you a goddamn fool. Or like you crazy as hell. Batshit crazy. Yep, that's the word. But, after all that trying to control shit, guess what? You ain't control shit. That's the funny part. You ain't control shit. You lost control of your emotions. That's about it. Real shit. Like, and then had to get it back anyway. Get it together anyway. Like, come on now. Some of y'all be going the fuck off angry as fuck for what? For what? Like, don't y'all know it take more energy to be angry than to just smile? And I ain't just preaching to the choir. I'm talking to myself too. Shit, believe me. Sometimes I have to practice what I preach. It helps me, shit. But I'm for real. It take less effort to smile. It take more energy. I mean, think about it when you smile. So easy, but when you frown. Why the fuck did I just do that? But for real, think about it. You ever be on a bus or just walking down the street to see somebody angry versus somebody happy? Like, come on now. Which one would you rather be every day? Come on now. Who just wakes up angry every day? Some of y'all do. God is talking to you. Like, stop trying to control shit. Like, get your life together. Get up, wash your ass, say a prayer, and go on about your day. Just be. Just be. You hear me? But, yeah. At the end of the day, you know, y'all be surprised how many people laughing at y'all because y'all is so controlling. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, I don't care if you're trying to control your woman or your man. It just ain't happening. They rebel more. Don't y'all notice that? They end up leaving your ass or rebel more. It's when you ignore them is when you get their fucking attention, for real, for real. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. But it's God's plan, not ours, y'all. It is. It will always be. You know, not the government's plan, even though they got one, right, thinking they implementing it on our ass every 100 years. They got plagues and shit. And I ain't gonna go off into all that. That's another video. But I'm just saying, viruses and shit. But, yeah, it's God's plan, not even our government's. He got some shit for their ass while they playing. All them people thinking they hiding shit, trying to play God. Yeah. He gonna definitely get his vengeance with them. But, for real, what he say? The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Stop always trying to be in the front line or front and center, okay? Because guess who get always noticed the most humble one. Like, I was that person in the back of the church, didn't even want nobody to call on me, right? I'm hiding in the proofs. Why they always call on me anyway? Like, you back there bending down, like, leave me the fuck alone. You feel me? No, for real. But out of respect, I went up there anyway, but I never wanted to go up there, y'all. Just like I never wanted to be famous. What the fuck? But I'm growing, I'm evolving. I'm kind of, God got me, so I ain't scared no more. It was a fear I had to overcome. Some of us got to overcome some of our fears, and most of y'all try to be controlling and all that shit due to fear. All of this is out of fear. You can live off fear, and just like you live off survival. You know what I mean? You can live off controlling shit or trying to control shit anyway. Because like I said, most of y'all never do. Shit. I learned that from my uncle early when, you know, I used to see him be his wife. You ain't controlling shit, uncle. I ain't gonna even say his name. I almost did. You wasn't controlling shit. God rest his soul. But he wasn't controlling nothing. I used to watch him at a young age. When I say young, I had to at least be 5 to 7 and see all this shit, right? I seen some shit at a young age. Dead bodies and all, y'all. Yeah. When you chosen, you can walk right out your front door. They're going to be right there, right? Because you got all that shit around you because they know you right there. They trying to intimidate you, scare you, all that shit. And it worked for a while. I'm telling you. But somehow to the point where you ain't scared of shit. Anyway, but God. But what was I saying? See, I be getting all off track, y'all. I try to write stuff down, but anyway, yeah, it's off fear. You know what I mean? Some of y'all operating off the wrong energies. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, just pray. Let go and let God. That's the best thing any of us can do, for real. You know what I mean? Some of y'all mothers is out there worried about y'all children. I'm guilty of it. You know, no lie. True story. Guilty of it. Got grown kids. I thought when they got grown, I was going to worry about them less, right? But hell to the no. I worry about them more. You know what I mean? They more babies now than ever, it seemed like. You know what I mean? Some of them actually go back to the baby stage. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But it'll make you wonder, like, all these years I taught you for what? You know what I mean? But anyway, love them anyway. Pray for them anyway. And trust God with them, because they not really our children. I mean, they are our children. Don't get it twisted what I'm saying. But God, they borrowed. You know what I mean? God gave them to us to borrow. He coming to get them back one day. Period. And it's still, their life is not going, you know, for y'all parents that's out there trying to control these kids. Trust me, I know. They got their own path and they're going to walk it. And let go and let God, because God got them. He will discipline them when they don't listen to you. He will. I've seen it happen. I'm talking about personal life experience. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all real shit. Don't worry about it. Just pray for him. Pray for him and keep talking to him. Don't give up on him. Keep showing him love. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't really fuck with y'all kids, and that's fine, but I'm not that parent. But I'm just saying, even if you don't really fuck with them, love from a distance is better. Like, still send them love and pray for them. And God got them, okay? Put them in God's hands. A lot of stuff y'all will feel a big relief if y'all just put it in God's hands. Why? Because it's God's plan. That's why. Not yours. Not ours. God said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. That means the beginning and the end. You know what I mean? People be thinking they running shit, controlling shit. They ain't really doing shit. And I don't care how many spiritual gifts you got, how much spell work you got up under your belt, how much power you think you got. Y'all ain't doing shit compared to God. Trust and believe me. Don't believe me, just watch. That's what I'm going to say. But, you know, I don't know about y'all, but I wouldn't even want all that power and control and want to be like God. That job is too big. Shit. You ever try to be a full-time single parent and work and grow your own business? Man, let me tell you, it needs to be more than one me. It needs to be more hours in a day. It needs to be, I need to be rich right now. Like, for real. It's just too much. So if that's too much, how you gonna handle all that? Some of y'all can't handle your own families and lives, but want to play God. Like, for real. But God see all, know all, and God is everywhere. Okay? And in everything. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no hiding from him. And that's what it is. Okay? And I ain't gonna go all off into Judgment Day and all that because I don't know. My thoughts are different from others and what's in the Bible. Okay? But that's okay too. Because like I said, I don't know. And it's okay not to know. It really is. I don't know who told y'all it wasn't. It is. It's okay not to know everything. Because guess why? It's God's plan. You don't need to know everything. It ain't meant for you to know everything. That's why. That's why it's okay. So I ain't ashamed to say it. I don't know everything. I'm not afraid. Oh, man. Why I just hear Eminem? I'm not afraid. Now I'm going to play the song. But yeah, I'm trying to do boho braids. They're going to be cute. I'm going to add this curly hair into it really quick after I'm done. When I figure out where I want to add it at. I gotta get finished though, like for real. I'm never doing this hairstyle again. It's a couple of hairstyles I would never do again, like passion twist. I did my own. I do hair, you guys, but I don't do everybody's. My auntie wanted me to open up a shop, but I never did. God rest her soul. She was gonna pay for it and everything if I would have went to school for it. But you know, at that time, I was trying to build families with a catalyst. But anyway, even that was for a reason. But speaking of God's plan, I had a lot of plans, you know, and it could be disappointing even making plans and then them not working out, you guys. It really can. Like, some of us plan everything. Y'all, it's Virgo season, right? Some of y'all Virgos, especially good with that, like planning everything organized in y'all highest vibration, at least. Not all y'all, because I know some of y'all are just hoarders, okay? I know some personally in life. I couldn't fucking believe it. But yeah. But some of y'all are very organized, like down to the clothes that your kids got in the dresser drawers, organized for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to the food y'all make and prepping and all that for the whole week. Like, y'all got that shit down packed. I want to be like y'all when I grow up. But, yeah, that's in your highest vibration, though. But, yeah, some of y'all just, like, y'all got to realize it's okay not to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect, Virgo. It's Virgo season, so I'm talking to y'all. Happy birthday, Virgos. But yeah, ain't no such thing as perfect. So don't beat yourself up if something not perfect. If a rap ain't perfect, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm talking to somebody. Or if, you know what I mean, you don't feel like the greatest mother on the planet of Earth, you know what I mean? Or, you know, you didn't get that A, or, you know what I mean? Or you didn't get a certain credit score. Come on now. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe one day. Keep trying. Keep striving. Keep, you know what I mean, trying to reach those goals and dreams. I'm not saying don't try to be great. Because, damn, I just feel like sometimes these entities and energies don't want me to be great, but I'm going to keep striving. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep aiming for my goals, my dreams, my accomplishments. And, you know, like I said, if it's meant for you, it's going to happen anyway. Can't nobody stop God's plan for you that he got on your life, especially if you chosen. You know what I mean? They can do all the spell work, whatever they want. If it's from God for you, if it's meant for you to be famous and a celebrity, that's what you gonna be. You can't even stop it. For the good or the bad, though. Because it could be for the bad. Like, you could be famous for bad things. Like, don't get shit twisted. But, yeah. Whatever is meant for y'all gonna be for y'all. So don't worry. Don't fret is what I'm hearing. Don't worry about it. Just let shit play out. Let it take its natural course. Go with the flow. Because it's God's plan. God wants y'all to know that it's not about y'all. It's about me. It's about the all that is. What the fuck? Like, for real. Why y'all don't know that already? You are blessed to even be here, to breathe, to have this experience. You know, my nephew died saying every day is a blessing. And that stood out to me because even through all the stuff that he went through, wow, he felt like that. So if he felt like that, I know I could feel like that. Every day is a blessing. The Bible say, weep at night, but joy comes in the morning, or something like that. Don't get me the lying, but something like that. So yeah, y'all. That's all I want to talk about, God's plan. Let y'all know at the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it is. And that's confirmation. And that's God telling me, okay, wrap this up. And I am. He said, wrap that up like you wrapping them braids. And I am. I love y'all.